What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We're back with some more Citizen Soldier. This time we're checking out This Is Not a Phase. Let's go ahead, shut up, and turn it up.
If you wanna know why I've been losing sleep, look in the mirror the same way you look at me.
Look in the mirror the same that you look. Ooh. Once again, Citizen Soldier, yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. Sometimes they just drop these bars or these lines that just really makes you think, right? The same way, look at yourself in disgust, right? It's basically kind of treat you. It's like another way of like saying, treat me the way that you would be treated, right? So if you look at me in disgust and look at yourself, and then you'll understand. I love that. It's one of those things where the even the slightest, like, oh man, you know what? I often feel that I'm a repeating parrot whenever I listen to Citizen Soldier. Like, honestly, I feel like I say the same things, but they just keep delivering it in the truest form. Which each video, even with the lyrics different, it all centers around the whole the whole entire concept, you know, of possible of healing, like mental issues and stuff like that. Relatability is all centered around, and they do a very, very good job gluing their songs together. So, but yeah, I mean, I love that.
Every time I spill my guts and you don't believe, am I dramatic or dying? I guess we'll see. This is not a phase. I can't remember the last time I felt okay. So if you think that it's so easy being me, living my head for a day, you say, no, this is not a phase.
You know, the first thing that kind of came to mind while I'm listening to this is, first off, I started thinking about my children, and I started thinking about like today's youth, right? Especially like middle school, high school era, where I don't know what high school look like now, but I feel like kids are under even more social pressure than I ever was, right? Because technology wasn't what it is now, right? There was no Facebook, there was no Twitter, there was no Instagram, there was none of that. You know, people had flip phones, right? And sidekicks, you know what I'm saying? And if you was really lucky, you had that brick of a Nokia phone. But, you know, most of the time it was just kind of gossip and word of the mouth. You know, you saw somebody outside with no texting. I mean, there was texting, but, you know, not like what it was today. But with the rise of the social media, you know, I feel like kids these days feel so much amount of pressure that, you know, that we can't understand, right? So the song, when I'm listening to it, it's almost like a kid saying, this is not a phase, right? Going through these type of things, all these, you know, social problems, you know what I mean? Personal problems, mental problems, and everything. So I can see this song. Of course, it can speak to anybody of any age, all types of people and everything. But teenage angst, that's the first thing that kind of came. Is that the word? That's the first thing that kind of came to mind.
If you wanna know why I always hide what hurts, listen to what you say when I'm at my worst.
There it is again.
Every word is proof you're the one that's cursed. Will they kill me before you can ever learn?
The background pictures and videos.
This is not a phase. I can't remember the last time I felt okay. So if you think that it's so easy being me, living my head for a day, you say, no. It's not a trend, it's not a click, I'm not dramatic, I'm just saying, I'm so afraid it's come to this, a chance to save my life, you must. This is not a phase. So if you think that it's so easy being me, living my head for a day, you say, no. This is not a phase. I can't remember the last time I felt okay. So if you think that it's so easy being me, living my head for a day, you
There it goes, man. There it is. So a couple of things. The background, right? The image, the whole entire video, they have like this kind of geometric kind of 2D, 3D kind of like lines going around. And that made me think of like spider webs, right? Like complicated webs. Because if you focus, you can almost kind of make out some shapes and everything. But for the most part, it's just a whole bunch of chaotic mess, right? Trying to, and that's interesting, right? Us trying to focus on like maybe we see a diamond, but then the next thing you know is something else, right? So somebody who's possibly going through like mental issues or help or something, or need help, and they're going through some problems and everything. Emotions can be volatile or whatnot, and it's kind of hard for you to figure out like what's going on. So when he said, this is not dramatic, people look at him like, oh, you're just being dramatic. You was happy the other day. You was mad the other day. You just want attention and everything. When in reality is that if you're not in your right mind and everything, you lose control sometimes of like basic functions, and emotions are generally the first thing to go. Right. So I really like this because people will try to paint you as dramatic, right, when you really are going through some things. And, once again, it's just another song that we can listen to because somebody understands, right? A lot of people say it's a phase, but I often think that, if you take away anything, it'll be, obviously you've heard this before, but to treat other people how you would want to be treated, because you never know what people are going through. You know what I mean? You got to kind of step outside of your own kind of narrow view and realize that although you got it going good, that maybe the other person doesn't got it going good. So, just treat them nice. You know what I mean? Don't assume, right? Always, if you do assume, possibly assume positive intent. You know what I mean? Until somebody tells you otherwise, but that's Citizen Soldier for you, man. Always making the relatable stuff, baby. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.